Have you ever felt like you were waiting for someone to reach out to you? That moment when you're overwhelmed, stressed, or just a little off, when everything feels heavier and you can't quite put your finger on why. I've had plenty of those moments, and if I'm being honest, there have been times I've caught myself thinking, why isn't anyone reaching out to me? But then I realize I haven't reached out either. What if you are the person someone else is waiting for? What if your message, your call, or small act of kindness is exactly what someone else needs today? Today, I want to talk about the power of connection, not just for the person we love, but for ourselves. Because sometimes the smallest action, a text, an emoji, a quick check-in, can completely shift the energy, not just for the person receiving it, but for us too. Have you ever had someone randomly pop into your head, maybe while you're folding laundry, scrolling on your phone, or just going about your day? And then, just as quickly, you move on. Life happens. Distractions take over. And that little nudge gets buried under a million other things. But what if that tiny nudge was actually a tap on the shoulder, a reminder to reach out? What if that simple act of checking in, even with just a quick emoji or, hey, thinking of you, could make a bigger difference than you realize? Lately, I've been doing my Mindful Messy March challenge, showing up, even when it's not perfect. Every day I'm creating something, putting it out there, and embracing the messiness of learning as I go. And in just a few days, something powerful has happened. People have been messaging me, commenting saying, I needed this today, or appreciate this so much, it's so needed, or so very timely. Thank you, I needed this word. The simple act of sharing, of just showing up as I am, has created a ripple effect. How often do we hold back from reaching out, assuming people are fine? But what if they're waiting for that text, that funny video, that FaceTime, that coffee invite? What if you are the connection someone needs today? It reminded me how often we think we need to have everything together before we show up for others. But the connection doesn't need to be polished. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. My husband, he likes to send me funny videos. Sometimes he knows it'll make me laugh. Just silly memes, nothing life-changing. But they make me smile. And a lot of times it's the thing that can snap me out of a fog for a second, just enough to remind me that I'm not alone. This highlights to me how often I think of people but don't act on it. How easy it is to assume they're busy or that our small message won't matter. But the truth is it does. So today I want us to flip the script. Instead of waiting for someone to check in on us, let's be the ones to send the first message. And let's make sure it actually happens, not just as a nice idea, but as a habit we build into our lives. Connection isn't just about big moments. It's about through everyday small gestures, as I'm discovering through my own journey of my mindful messy March. We often think of accountability as holding others to their commitments. But true accountability starts with ourselves, showing up, being present, and making the first move. A simple check-in can make all the difference. A quick thinking of you, or sharing a funny video, a voice note saying, I thought of you today, can shift someone's entire mood. And here's the best part. Kindness has a ripple effect. What you put out into the world comes back to you in ways you cannot predict. Even if you're struggling, taking a small step to brighten someone else's day can lift your own energy too. We live in a time where we interact with strangers online more often than we do with the people closest to us. Thinking about how much time we spend double tapping, liking, and commenting on content from other people we never met, while sometimes forgetting to check in on the ones we actually love. Look, and I get it, life is busy, it's not intentional, but connection is like a muscle. The more we exercise, the stronger it gets. Despite being more connected than ever, many of us feel disconnected. Not because we don't care, but because we get caught up. We think about people, but we don't always take the extra step to reach out. But here's the thing, checking in on someone else actually boosts your own mood too. It's like planting tiny seeds of joy, and those seeds come back to us in ways we don't always expect. So here's the challenge for you. I want you to reach out to someone today. Send a text, make that call, share a meme, plan a coffee date, even a simple, "Hey, I was thinking about you," can make a difference. And if you're looking for space where you feel supported, come hang out with me. Follow me on Instagram, like this video, leave a comment, and share this episode. Let's create a community that reminds each other to show up even when life feels messy. And if you just want to listen, be here, that's okay too. Sometimes connection starts with just knowing you're not alone. So let's turn this into an actual habit instead of just a nice idea. Step 1, write it down. Grab your planner, sticky note, or notes app and write. Reach out to one person today. Could be a friend you haven't talked to in a while, a family member who's always checking in on you but never gets the first text, someone you appreciate and just wanted to remind, "Hey, I see you." Step 2, set a reminder. If you're a paper planner person, highlight it, box it in, make it stand out. Or if you're a digital planner, set a notification or an alarm. Step 3, keep it simple. It doesn't have to be deep. Just send the message, even if it's messy. A voice note saying "I thought of you," or even a single heart emoji, because sometimes that says it all. And the key, make it a habit. Maybe every Monday you check in on someone new. Maybe you add it to your morning routine, like a mini gratitude practice. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Tiny moments of connection add up. I can't tell you how many times I've been having a hard day, and out of nowhere, a friend sends me a random meme or voice notes, or that wonderful comment that you leave on my videos. It doesn't fix everything, but for that moment, I feel lighter. And then I think about the times I've sent a message to someone, not knowing they were struggling, only to hear back, "Wow, I really needed this today." That's the magic of these small moments. We don't always see the impact right away, but it's there. And if you ever feel like you are the one needing support, but no one is there reaching out, start the ripple yourself. The kindness and connection you put out into the world always finds a way back to you. And if you take one thing from today's episode, let it be this. Connection doesn't have to be big. It just has to be consistent. So today I challenge you, pick one person, send a message, an emoji or a quick check-in, and do it now before you forget it. Don't ignore the nudge. If someone pops into your head, take it as a sign. If you feel like texting them, just do it. And if you're waiting for the right time is now. Because the reality is, we don't always get another chance. And if you want to keep the conversation going, join my Plannerettes community where I'm sharing my Mindful Messy March journey. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with a friend, leave a review or tag me on social media. It helps me much more than you know. We're in it together.